You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna cape for Brittney Griner, my nigga. It's motherfuckers in here, it's motherfuckers in America right now in jail for weed right now that we still ain't let out. So you think I'm gonna be fucking up and have an uproar for her just cause she fucked up when motherfuckers over here still in jail? And then look, we traded the fucking merchant of death for her. Like, come on, my nigga. This is fucking stupid. And you niggas wanted that shit. This is what happens when you ask for get her home by any means. We fucking trade the merchant of death for a fucking basketball player. Make that make sense. For some weed, right? And there's still people over here in jail for weed. We over here trading motherfuckers to get people out of jail for weed, and we ain't even got everybody out in this country that's in jail for weed. Make that make sense. That don't make sense. How does that make any sense? What's poppin', YouTube? We back with another reaction video, you dig? Today, we reacting to Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but we reacting to Dr. Umar Johnson. Y'all can look him up if y'all really give a fuck about who he is. But we reacted to him talk about the Brittney Griner situation. I don't know if y'all know what's going on with that, but Brittney Griner got caught in Russia with a little bit of weed, and they threw the book at her ass. You know what I'm saying? They gave her 9 years for a little bit of weed. My thoughts on that: I don't think she should have been in jail for that, but hey, that's Russia. Their laws is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna cape for Brittney Griner, my nigga. It's motherfuckers in here, it's motherfuckers in America right now in jail for weed right now that we still ain't let out. So you think I'm gonna be fucking up and have an uproar for her just cause she fucked up when motherfuckers over here still in jail? And then look, we traded the fucking merchant of death for her. Like, come on, my nigga. This is fucking stupid. And you niggas wanted that shit. This is what happens when you ask for get her home by any means. We fucking trade the merchant of death for a fucking basketball player. Make that make sense. For some weed, right? And there's still people over here in jail for weed. We over here trading motherfuckers to get people out of jail for weed, and we ain't even got everybody out in this country that's in jail for weed. Make that make sense. That don't make sense. How does that make any sense? You know what I'm saying? But hey, we ain't gonna waste no more time. We can get right to this video.
I should have played Fight the Power after that interview.
Why?
Public Enemy.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. Jump on the cool
He said why? So Dr. Umar,
Salute to Dr. Umar,
giving out
man.
slashes this morning?
Make sure you go watch that
Jesus.
interview later on Breakfast Club YouTube page, and make sure you scream, huh?
It's on now.
Oh, it's on now.
So you can check it out now.
And make sure you go scream my late night talk show, Hell of a Week. Dr. Umar was on there
Is
last
he
night.
on here?
Actually, we're going to play a clip from Dr. Umar later on because he had some things to say about the Brittney Griner situation.
No, we're gonna play it now.
Oh, you got it now?
Let's get to
Yeah, play the clip.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name or you gossiping or you chatty patty.
This is the Rumor Report
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right? Right.
on the Breakfast Club.
And I just want to tell you guys, that's how a conversation should happen. Dr. Umar didn't leave upset. There was no attitude. There was no, I hate you. It was just great conversation,
man.
which is what we need sometimes. Just conversation, whether you're right, whether you're wrong, whether you agree, disagree.
What the reality is, that's
I agree with that. Sometimes you just need to have a conversation about stuff. Don't need to be no argument. Sometimes you just need to let people talk and get their point across. You know what I'm saying? Hope that shit don't. Okay, we good.
how black men debate. That's how we debate. Not even just with black men. You know, I debate like that with my guy Andrew Schultz. Like, you know, when you're passionate and you believe in something, that's how we get at each other.
And that's how you should.
Yeah,
But no
it's all
problem.
love.
All love. All right, well, he was on
Fuck.
Charlamagne's show last night, Hell of a Week, and Dr. Umar spoke about Brittney Griner being
Fuck.
released.
Oh, there you
What
go.
do you think? What does this do for the Biden administration? Does it
Well-
do you respect them more?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. What type of question is that? Do I respect him more? Why? Because they got Brittney Griner out, nigga. Let these people out over here that's been in jail for weed that nigga put in jail due to his actions in his crime bill that he says he wrote up.
I remember when Joe Biden was having a conversation with you, and he told black people that if you don't vote for him, you're not black. And then after he got
And your
elected,
bitch ass ain't said nothing.
Except Black America. When they look at Brittney Griner, they're looking at four distinct voter bases. You're looking at the celebrity base, you're looking at the LGBTQ base, you're looking at the woman base, and you're looking at the African American base. These are going to be four very critical voter bases come election time. So they're really just arming up for that war against Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to that point. You know, the Biden administration definitely can put that on their resume, and I'm sure that's something voters will consider in 2024 if Biden decides to run again, or somebody from Biden's administration decides to run again,
And,
decides to run. Period.
And salute to Killer Mike. Now, Killer Mike, his Black and Latinx banking platform, of course, Greenwood, has secured $45 million
Come on now.
in its latest round of funding. Now, they have over 100,000 customers, and that money will help
That was it.
to the consumers and people out there that need it, whether you're trying to purchase a home or trying to buy a
Oh, why did they say rumor report?
So, salute to Killer Mike and
Man.
Ryan Glover and everybody over at
We
Greenwood.
gonna find that clip actually.
So let's get into topic one. Rushing out the door, all right? It has been more than a hell of a week for WNBA star Brittney Griner, but she has finally been released from a Russian prison and will be home with her family for Christmas. That's right. Now, President Biden said he's working to bring home every American wrongfully detained anywhere in the world, including U.S. Marine Paul Whelan. But is it too soon to ask the question, where is the energy for people unjustly locked up for weed right here in the good old U.S. of A? When will we release some of our own political prisoners? I'm ecstatic that Brittney will be home for the holidays, but we have to discuss, okay? So, Dr. Umar, why doesn't America free its own political prisoners? H. Rap Brown, Mumia Abu-Jamal, Leonard Peltier. Are we only good at pointing out other people's messes?
I think so.
Yes, that's one thing Americans good at doing. They are good at doing fucked up shit and telling what everybody else do fucked up. Like, come on, bro, that don't do that. But that's the country we live in. Our country fucking throws rocks and hide their hand. Then when you throw a rock at them, oh, you threw a rock. You threw a rock. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Nigga, we be doing fucked up shit too, motherfucker. But act like we don't do fucked up shit. We be doing fucked up ass shit for real.
America has a very high price on mass incarceration. Private prisons are big business. Regular prisons are big business.
Exactly.
America would much rather play global police than take care of his own business at home.
Ooh, okay.
Exactly. America always worry about other people. How about we get our shit in order before we keep worrying about what the fuck everybody else got going on?
We had this discussion before, but it feels hypocritical that Biden can see how unjust Brittney's charge was, but not pardon everybody locked up on a federal level for a non-violent weed conviction here.
Man.
Exporting some records. What you think, Jess?
Man.
Brittney's in an unenviable position right now, right? Because she's been in Russia for the past, 8 months, 10 months, it seems like. She literally wore the stars and stripes on her body, representing our country. And now when she comes home, she's not just going to have people that's happy for her. She's going to have people that were like, yo, my mom and dad, they served. How come they still have to,
Exactly.
How come they couldn't?
That's the questions you going. That's the part that doesn't make any sense. We got people over there that's prisoners of war and shit like that, Marines and shit, people in the army and shit that's actually serving and dying for this country, and we couldn't even get them out. We got nigga, we traded coke for Reggie. Nigga, we traded coke for some Reggie. Like, we couldn't get nothing else. We couldn't get at least one Marine out. Motherfucker, make it worth it. I don't understand this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do. The nigga did it for votes. I'm not gonna act like I don't understand it, because that'd be dishonest to act like I don't understand it when I 100% do know why he did that.
Come home or nothing like that. And, her being an athlete, her being somebody of a big, stature and have a whole lot of platform, she's unwittingly becoming this, political prisoner when she comes back, right? Like, everybody's going to look at her as the face of prisoner swaps. And none of us are experts at that, but we find ourselves to try and be experts at sports. So we want to compare it to sports and say, oh, you're trading a WNBA player for somebody who's been called the merchant of death.
It feels like unfair trade.
It's like you're trading Steph Curry for, Frank Ntilikina or something like that. People who may not understand what that is.
Who the fuck is
It's a
that?
bad trade, yeah. Nobody would make that trade.
Don't know that?
Sam, what do you think, man?
I think, we got fleeced by the front office of Russia, for sure. Putin's soiling himself, falling down staircases, and he's still just playing Biden here. This is crazy. And the worst part
Soft
is
ass Biden.
He's gonna get greeted at the airport by Biden, and he's gonna tell a long, boring story. He's gonna be like, let me tell you about one time. She's like, I've been in prison, please. Let me go home.
Other Americans, like history teacher Mark Fogel, and I mentioned former Marine.
Brother of Jared at Subway.
Wait, what?
No, I totally forgot about that. But I mentioned former Marine Paul Whelan. They're still in Russian prisons, and I'm very happy for Brittney. But it feels like we can only get people to rally around a cause when celebrity is involved. Why is that?
Man, that's crazy. When it comes to regular people, you niggas don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna be speaking up for celebrities. Fuck them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers got enough money and shit like that. What about the regular people? You know what I'm saying? What about the everyday regular people that go through shit that you motherfuckers don't say shit about? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure that Brittney's case is as much about celebrity on the global level as it is about the survival of the Democratic Party in Black America. When we look at what happened to her,
That's a good ass point.
to other political prisoners in the country, and we're pretty fed up with the situation. And I think as the Democrats get prepared for the next presidential election, given the fact that President Trump just announced his candidacy, it was important that the Congressional Black Caucus go home for Christmas with something under the tree. Brittney Griner's freedom can be that gift to Black America to try to woo them back to the Democratic Party in
Fuck them.
the 2024 elections.
Well, with that said, What does this do for the Biden administration? Does it make you respect it more?
Not necessarily. I'm sorry.
No.
Not necessarily on my part, right? Like it feels like Dr. Umar said, that she's throwing.
Fuck what I respect that
right?
nigga
Like,
for.
The voting and what we just went through with midterm elections.
That nigga the reason why hella black people in jail right now for it. The fuck I respect Joe Biden for. He the nigga that said, yeah, I wrote the crime bill. I'm fucking happy about that shit, nigga.
Another thing about how perspectives change over time. Bobby Rush, member of Congress, said the other day, I'm ashamed that I voted for the 94 crime bill. You ashamed of that bill?
Not at all. And in fact, I drafted the bill, as you remember.
I know. Like he put all those black people in jail for weed. And he still ain't let them out. And the nigga's the president. He could pardon all them people. He could, right now, that nigga could, what time is it? It's 11:47 p.m., right? It's fucking probably 1 or 12 it's probably 1 or 12 a.m. in fucking D.C. right now. That nigga can literally go start he can really go online right now and say I'm pardoning all these people right now that I put in jail for weed. But he ain't gonna do it. He not gonna do it. That's why it's bullshit.
They're going to say, all right, what did the Democratic Party accomplish in the last couple of months, in the last couple of years? And now they have a big shiny toy to show off. Like, see, look, we went to Russia. They're in the middle of a war. There's all these things going on, and we got somebody home. The unfortunate part about it, like I said earlier, is now BG is this face of prisoner swaps. And now, thankfully with the We Are BG Foundation, she's going to continue that fight to get, Americans that were wrongfully detained back home because now she got a story to tell. Like now, basketball is the least of her concerns at this moment.
I mean, if she do that, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? They use you to help to get they got you home. Now, you know what I'm saying? Use your platform and get a lot of these other people home that should be home over some bullshit in other countries. You know what I'm saying? If she do that, I got a lot of respect for her if she do that.
I'm saying, like, unwillingly enough, just by carrying some cannabis oil. You know what I'm saying? Now when she comes home, she's going to be the face of everybody thinking, well, how do we get all these criminals back home? Or all these people that committed crimes back home to their families and prisoners?
Basketball might be the least of her concern, but Phoenix is playing horribly right now. So, how long before we get her back out there?
Forward right now?
They could use some size.
She'll be back, I'm sure. Umar, what do you think? What does this do for the Biden administration? Do you respect them more?
Absolutely not. Okay. I remember when Joe Biden was having a conversation with you and he told black people that if you don't vote for him, you're not black. And then after he got elected, he took care of every other constituency except black America. When they look at Brittney Griner, they're looking at 4 distinct voter bases. You're looking at the celebrity base, you're looking at the LGBTQ base, you're looking at the woman base, and you're looking at the African American base. These are going to be four very critical voter bases come election time. So they're really just arming up for that war against Donald Trump.
I agree. It's a great point, and I think it checks off. I think it touches more boxes than a WNBA player.
Hey.
Speaking of the WNBA, will folks start supporting the WNBA now, or just the most supported WNBA player we'll ever get?
The fuck out of here.
But then Dolan moved them to Westchester. I'm like, I'm not going on a train. You know? I'll go in there at the Garden.
Because we should be supporting the WNBA, right?
Well, let's not get it twisted. The WNBA has definitely been on an upswing, right?
Yeah.
They're still not a profitable company. You know what I mean? They're still losing money every year, but ratings are up, viewership is up. You know what I mean? Like a bunch of women athletes have been rising for the past several years because of the WNBA. So I think the unfortunate sort of circumstance of this whole thing is that when Brittney Griner eventually gets on the court, and I promise you right now, it's probably not the one thing she's thinking about, but when she does get on the court, she's going to bring this entire new audience with her just to see what happens.
I hope so, because the only way the WNBA is going to grow is if we support it, and then hopefully other players won't have to go overseas.
Bro, why do motherfuckers keep saying that we tell females support the WNBA? Stop saying we. Niggas support basketball. Just not that shit, motherfucker. If women want people to support the WNBA, how about y'all support that shit first? Stop asking everybody else to support that shit and support women when y'all not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That shit is irritating. When we gonna know? There ain't no we. When women start supporting it and fucking, then everybody else will start supporting it. Until then, stop asking me to support that weak ass shit. That shit is fucking boring and trash. The WNBA is trash. What y'all gonna say? Well, them better than you? Obviously they better than me, nigga. But they ain't better than the NBA players, motherfucker.
Up in situations like that.
Yeah. I mean, athletes like her, lots of athletes in the WNBA, they go overseas every single season because the WNBA season is just so short. They only play for 3 months, and they get more money.
I don't even play fucking basketball.
So hopefully with this, unfortunately, this, whole thing happened with her for the past several months. We're gonna hope that this is gonna rise the profile of the WNBA.
That's right.
And people see.
And you gotta celebrate it. I mean, I see a lot of tweets saying like, well, there's still people trapped in Russia, but you have to celebrate her being back. And I saw all these posts, like, thank God she's back. You think anyone in Russia is like, finally, the merchant of death is home? I don't know.
Yeah, I do believe it's people in Russia that's probably like, thank you, the merchant of death is home, because that's they nigga. He the nigga. When you the nigga, everybody's thankful about that shit. But hey, that's the end of the video. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this video down below in the comment section. Yeah, watch one of these videos too. You know what I'm saying? We out. Peace.